is about the whole black thing, innit? Like we was
Balak?
talking, yeah, like
Balak?
black. I said black.
If
If I said Balak, I didn't mean that. I meant black.
How
Man
does
said
that
Balak.
work?
I said Balak.
Balak
you
for the
know?
culture.
No, but no, you know what we was talking about? Because when we went to Brighton, innit, for our little talk thing, we was on the way. We was talking about like what does it mean to be black, innit? Because obviously we know we come across so many different black people and that, and then obviously we come across this term coon, bounty, fucking what's the other one? What's the one I heard? Old school one that Rio Ferdinand used. Chalk ice.
Oh, what do you call it?
Chalk ice. I think he called
What's
chalk
that
ice
thing
back
called?
in
What's
the-
that thing
back in the
called?
day.
With the pink lips.
Oh,
What's it called?
no, it's called
He's low-key racist, you know. He's laughing. Yeah, you. He's like, I think with the pink lips. He's racist. But anyway,
I don't know the name, but I know.
It's just that
you know what I'm talking. Not Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo.
See?
Hey,
See what I mean? These things,
it reminds me of
Mr.
Uncle
Dick-
Ruckus. You know them things that Uncle Ruckus used to use?
Mr.
Jigaboo.
Mr. Popo, yeah, mad thing.
Oh.
No, Mr. Popo's a mad thing, though.
Shit. No,
Like-
yeah, but no, yeah, no. So we was talking about what it means to be black and that, and what defines you to be black, like culture. Because obviously, as you said, you come across certain people who might like some black people who might reject African culture.
Yeah.
But for me, I wouldn't really necessarily call them a bounty on that. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to know what a bounty was. basically.
Reject African. Wow.
I know it's mad, isn't it?
That's a deep question.
That's like Jordan was saying. That's a lost individual. Like, how can you just disregard your? Well, not your whole culture. Say if you're like mixed race or something, but part of your culture, part of who you are. That's just
So what would you define as like a bounty then? Someone who's black but white. Like what?
Wow,
what?
we actually talking about this?
Yeah, bro.
Wow. Are we rolling?
Of course we're rolling.
Fucking
We're rolling
hell.
and it's recording.
I'd say a bounty.
What would you call a bounty? Because we all
bounty
have
for
our
me-
own interpretations, innit? So I wanted to
Like
know.
I told you, a bounty is a type of energy you give off. Like, no, but it's true though.
It's an energy.
It's
an
true,
energy.
like-
What sort of energy though?
I mean,
Like what is it? Is it like what?
It's like, look, if you
A man coming out as Ian. What? Man's name's Tyrone, but he's coming out as an Ian. What's
Hey,
this
let me
energy,
think,
bro?
man. Shit.
Bro, I'm putting you on the spot because I
mean,
want to know.
It's
I don't get it.
I feel like most bounties. It depends. Okay, you can have a bounty.
I don't know if that's the
There's
PC term, by the way.
Yo, okay,
that is
fuck
the
it.
PC
We'll say
term.
It's a PC term.
What?
I don't
There's
know, I don't
bounty.
know.
There's
Go- alright,
a
carry on,
fucking
carry on,
candy
It's a
bar.
bounty. It is
Bounty.
what
What
it
you
is.
want, bro?
Go
I
on,
feel like what bounties can come from. There's two different types of bounties. There's bounties from the hood.
Oh, raw. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
That's
That's a hybrid. I said that's a
Exactly.
hybrid.
Wait, bro,
There's
that's
some
an
bounties.
that's an
There's some
inspector.
bounties out here.
let
There's
me
some
explain,
bounties that
let
are
me explain, go
from
on.
ends like.
That's a fraudster.
Okay, cool.
How?
Think about it. In school, there's people that were like, they lived in hood, like they lived in the hood, but they were
what-
like a bounty.
So what?
Okay, and there's another bounty.
Okay.
From Quay out. There's
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that
Those
live,
are the ones
they're
I
around.
think.
They're
I
around.
think, yeah, those are the ones I
Cool.
think are more.
So we need to. I feel like
common.
we need to look at it like, what is a bounty then? Like,
This is what I wanted to talk about because I don't really know.
okay, like, I feel like they resonate. Well, those people, they kind of like resonate way more with British culture.
Okay.
Way more with like.
Okay.
No, but nah, I can't give you
I
that.
think- okay, let's
Because,
go.
see,
Let's
That's
go.
what
Like-
I'm saying. It's a discussion. Go
I
on.
know, I know like a few black donnies that are like English to the heart,
Yeah.
but they still have that black culture in them.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's like England to the day they die, but like the type of energy. If when you're around him, you're like, alright, I can tell you're a real one, regardless of how you come across.
Yeah.
Because like it was kids like, well, like some people like back. It's like, yo, you're kind of like a bounty, bro. It's like
Because I think a lot of people probably get this sort of image. All right, cool. When it comes to bounties and people who may obviously be black but may not come across as black are people who might do certain things that are not typical amongst black culture. So, for instance, fucking what is it? Perming your hair. Not a lot of black people do that because our hair you don't perm it because we've got black hair. Our hair's quite
What's
short.
relaxing? Then?
Or relaxing. I don't know the term, man.
No, but I mean, no, I'm dead serious, bro. When I was a kid, I got my hair like
Relax.
curly. You know,
I don't
Yeah.
know.
didn't people do that?
That'll
I
make you a
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know, but
telling you,
I'm just saying
a
from what
bounty's a
I'm
deep
just saying what
question.
I'm interpreting, innit? So
thought that was the style
obviously-
back in the day, but bare niggas did
Yeah.
that. What are you
obviously,
talking about?
But obviously, that's just one.
You
one
man ain't
example.
from East London. Get out of here.
East London niggas are different, boy.
Oh, I know about that. We're from South. We ain't permanent no hair,
Trust
cuz.
me, even I was in the East when
I
I,
had
was there.
buzz
I didn't
cut,
perm
I'm
no-
joking.
yeah,
No
no,
shape,
no,
no
fades,
shape ups even.
fades.
No
No
shape
shape,
ups
bro.
No,
even.
we got shape ups.
I
But
ain't I can't
There
smell
was
shape
that
up.
Af kid that
No,
didn't
but
get a
I've
shape
got a
up.
shape
No
up,
one
bro.
talked to
I
him.
got
What shape up, bro?
got a
South
shape
London
up.
niggas ain't got no shape. Let me see your shape up, nigga.
Bruv, there was South.
I've got a
Yeah,
shape.
I said let me see. He went, bruv.
Oh, me? No, I can't do that right now. But what's happening?
Not even in the camera.
I can't do that right now. Not today.
Not today.
Not today, like. But yeah, bounties, man. Bro, I don't. It's like.
It's hard to explain.
It's
Innit?
like
That's what I wanted
it's
to
not
talk about.
hard to explain. It's like I don't want to put them. It's not a person. It's just an energy some dons carry. It's
Exactly.
like you can tell this guy's
Like
right.
what I
that's
was saying.
This guy will flop us, man, for the next
Any day
man.
of the week. Any day of the week.
Do you get what I mean? He can get lost in the mail.
It's like,
Do you know what I mean?
I was saying to him
That's all
before
it
you
is.
got here, right? I was
Yeah.
like, you can tell a type of bounty, yeah, where when he's amongst black people,
Yeah,
he don't really say like,
yeah.
you know, the slang that much.
Yeah.
He just keeps himself or like,
He
you
wants
know.
to distance
But
himself.
as soon as he pumps off to the other
that's-
side, he lets it fly.
And plus, he's celebrating
that's
over there.
different.
And like he's like, it's weird with them, man. They're like totally fit over there, and it's like they get kind of like, oh, but they don't know. Sometimes I feel like they don't understand. They're kind of selling themselves out in a sense, like.
Yeah, you look like a fucking
Have,
dancing monkey.
there's
in
nothing
front of
wrong
him.
with
Yeah,
there's
it's
nothing wrong with having integration or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, of course, yeah.
But always understand. Don't reject your own. That's all it is. Just
Okay,
don't reject
okay,
your
okay.
own. Like don't be
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
And then like, and don't make a
I
face.
don't
when
really
you-
I don't really like Jonathan
What,
Rice.
what I don't like.
I don't really like what is curry goat? I'm like, wait a minute, bro.
Wait, let me just say it.
Wait
Like,
a minute,
I
bro.
get it, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know the ones like,
get
yeah,
it, I get
yeah,
it.
like as a culture, like we get up to some dumb shit.
yeah,
Don't screw your face when you see
Yeah.
some dumb shit, bro. Just say, alright, like this is some wild shit. Don't act like you're above it.
You're above
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Stop.
yeah, no.
So
Because
at any point it could get spun on you, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna be looking like the fool.
it'll be on you. It'll come right back to you.
What goes
It's
around
true, man.
comes around.
And plus, when it hits the fan, at the end of the day, gonna classify you as that.
Yeah.
That's when the shit hits the fan. Literally, your complexion hits the fan. You get what I mean? Like Donnie's gonna
coming down.
It's coming down. Like people will be
coming
like,
down.
"Oh, I thought I was
No,
you
you're
were.
one of us.
We just thought, right? You really like to be over here. You know what I mean? Like types.
They stick
But we need
together.
to even. But them man, they need to feel accepted by like the culture too as well. I don't know. Maybe they feel disenfranchised a bit or something.
You think so?
I don't know. Like why?
think it starts- I think
What
it
makes you
starts from
what makes
home.
you ghost a bit like that?
I don't think it's even from home, man. I think
I just think it's just your mentality. Like at the
Yeah,
end
I
of the
think
day,
it is
like
a mentality
you got a
thing,
preference, and then you pick the wrong one. It's that simple. But
that's mad. No, because
hey, and if you're a bounty, yeah, don't worry. Like it's calm. Like
There's nothing wrong with
we
being-
we
be
still
yourself.
accept you to an to, you know.
because I don't know. As I said, if
We
I
don't like. You need to accept. You need to accept yourself. To be honest.
Yeah.
Love
Really?
yourself, my guy.
Love-
Love yourself.
You know what I mean? But if yourself is that, do what you like in it.
know what I
It's
mean?
no big
Let's
deal.
just
I think,
start
as you
from
said, I
home.
think it's
Yeah.
a lot deeper in it because I think, as you said,
know what happened to
being a
Tiger Woods?
bounty, there's so many different things. There's a bounty.
That's what
there's
happened
a
to Tiger
sellout.
Woods, bro.
Yeah, boy.
He got ripped apart because he was the biggest brother. He said he wasn't even black.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not black.
We spoke
He
about
is
Tiger-
black,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's like
oh, you weren't here.
It's, it's funny
Yeah.
as
I
well.
mentioned
like,
that. I mentioned
Tiger
that.
Woods is like, it doesn't matter what he might say.
I
Yeah,
respect him.
when he
He's
wins,
good.
black people
He's
are like, well
good.
fucking done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well fucking done. We know you don't want to be black, but
Yeah.
I mean, your skin is your skin. So
I was gassed when I saw that. I was like, well
Well,
done.
he won,
yeah,
yeah,
when he won the
recently.
thing.
The
man,
Masters.
I was cheering. I was like,
I was
good on
alright.
you.
I weren't too big. I weren't, yeah, well done.
'cause, like,
but as I
came
said,
back-
because of how he is. and
From
you
that
just said
L,
it, I
that
don't
L is
really-
legendary,
I
bro.
don't really care.
That
yeah,
L,
exactly.
that L is
Hold
legendary.
that L,
And the
bruv.
way they just disgrace him in the media, obviously as a black man, they're like, no, we're gonna make sure the world knows about you because
Yeah,
you're playing
but-
a white man's sport and excelling. And then what did he do?
Ripping
He
it.
came back and he whipped it, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, that's what we
But
love.
he ain't black. You know.
Exactly. That's why I don't see all that because, as far as I'm concerned, is as I said, he don't really resonate with me. He doesn't.
Yeah, I hear that.
Rejects that. See, people like him, I don't even call him like a bounty now. I call him lost, innit? That's
Yeah.
what I say. I don't really call man bounty. I call man
No.
lost.
He ain't lost. He knows who he is. Trust me. He ain't lost. He's calm.
He know, yeah, I
like
think
he's
he know.
calm.
I respect him. He's a good golf player. He's sick. He's achieved so much. But I can't.
And
fuck
also,
with him like
bounty
that,
should
innit?
really try and let. If you're in a position of power as like a bounty or a person that's like been accepted into the white whatever
Yeah,
realm or the
yeah,
high, try and drag your people up. That's the problem. A lot of these bounties don't do because
I think
they're
that's a
in
very good point.
situations
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they can literally.
help.
You get what I mean?
Help other
Or
people.
like, do something, talk about
That's one
something.
thing we were talking about before.
So you have to
about,
try and
working.
you have to try and do that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
don't get lost, because them man dare do it for themselves.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So, and it is what it is. We would love to. We'll get to the point where we'll all like each other, whatever, one color or one race, whatever. Great. But right now, at least try and help your side. You know, even if it's like another bounty. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like another bounty. That's calm. Like more
What's
bounties
more
on the
dangerous than one bounty? Two.
You can OD on that.
That's
OD on that.
It's high blood pressure. Fucking hell.
Man said 2 bounties.
Two
Man.
bounties.
Cholesterol, whatever. Hey,
That's
what's the
high
next one,
stress, man.
What's the next one?
Yeah, what's the next thing we're talking about?
Nah, bounty.
shit.
That's a crazy topic though. Bounties.
Yeah, I know, it's because there's so much to it, innit?
It's a topic. We have to come back to this when we get there.
We have more
Man,
time.
plus-
Plus,
get more
yeah,
information.
girls, man. Even whip, man. that
Even
shit's
the
crazy,
bounty
man.
girls. Oh,
Bounty girl. Ooh.
Bounty girls.
That's a topic. Is that a topic?
no, that's not a topic.
That's a topic. That's a topic. I don't know what to talk about. I feel like you know a bit more about that. I want to know. I want to be
I
enlightened.
said bounty girls, yeah.
I want to be enlightened right now, man. What's the bounty girl said?
That's for
Jeez,
that's for
next
next week,
week,
innit?
Oh,
Let me get some more knowledge. You know?